My sister took credit for something I worked hard on. Part 1. My sister Ava and I have always had a bit of a competitive streak, but it used to be harmless. Who got better grades, who had more friends, stuff like that. She's a year older than me and has always been more outgoing and polished, while I'm quieter and usually stay in the background. We get along, but there's always been this underlying tension, like we're constantly trying to one-up each other. Last semester, I entered a statewide essay contest through school. I worked on it for weeks, late nights, writing drafts, asking my English teacher for feedback. I was really proud of what I wrote. It was personal and vulnerable, about growing up in a home that wasn't always emotionally stable. It felt risky to share, but I wanted to tell my story. When I found out I won second place, I was over the moon. They published my piece online, and my name was on it. A few days later, Ava told me her friend from another school saw the essay and was impressed. I smiled, thinking she was proud. But then I overheard her on a FaceTime call later that night, telling someone it was her essay. At first, I thought I misheard. But I listened for a minute longer, and it was clear. She was taking credit for my work. She even read a few lines out loud and said, "Yeah, it was tough to write, but I think it paid off." I felt frozen, like I'd been punched in the stomach. Why would she do that? I didn't say anything for a day. I kept hoping maybe it was a misunderstanding, or that I was being too sensitive. But when I brought it up the next night, she completely brushed me off. "It was just a dumb joke," she said. "Don't be so dramatic." That only made me angrier. She didn't even try to apologize. The worst part, my mom overheard part of the conversation and told me I was making a big deal out of nothing, and that Ava probably didn't mean it that way. That crushed me. I felt completely alone. I worked hard on something real, and no one seemed to care that someone I trusted twisted it into a lie. Subscribe for part 2.